I did not want to wake up this morning at all, so I should have come do this.
There is a subtle but important difference in finding excuses and analyzing failure to learn from mistakes. My attempt at Judgment Day was a failure.
Yeah, we'll be done at 5 o'clock. Probably even sooner. And that's if we stop and have tacos. We'll see how that ages.
The primary reason for my failing was that I was woefully undertrained for the number of miles that I was attempting to do. In the summer I racked up big miles in preparation for Judgment Day. But after separating my shoulder, I rode very little. I had fooled myself into thinking that being able to ride 20 miles at North Shore comfortably would be good enough to complete 70 miles on varied trails.
Yeah, if you ask me right now, I can go all day. You know, I've lost 28 pounds though since I separated my shoulder, and I can tell a difference.
I lied to myself, saying that because my running condition was so much better and that I was now 30 pounds lighter, it would make up for the lack of riding. If you plan on attempting Judgment Day, know that there is no way around big miles to train. Nothing translates to mountain biking except mountain biking.
Oh man.
The trails we rode affected my attempt as well, and I will use that as an excuse for failing. It rained 2 days prior to our scheduled attempt and most of the trails were closed. Of the original 10 trails on the list, only 2 were open: Horseshoe and Corinth. 4 other trails were open, so we decided to complete those 6 and add laps where needed to reach 70 miles. Many of the original 10 trails on the list we had never ridden. We were looking forward to new trails and the adventure they brought. I feel that this adventure would have propelled us toward finishing. But the 6 trails that were open were the same trails we ride all the time for training. The night before we started, we decided to start much later than sunrise. I said this was to give the trails a chance to open, but I think now it was the first sign that I had already quit. I wasn't excited to wake up and ride the same trails as always. If Kenny had said no thanks, I would have slept that morning. Spending the day with Kenny seemed to be the only bright spot of what looked to be a miserable day.
Golly, squirrel!
What? Did you hit it?
No. He like turned around that corner right when I got there. I thought it was about to jump on me.
We started our day at Horseshoe Trail. I have only ridden it once and Kenny never had. It is a great fast trail and we were happy to complete 2 laps to start the day.
Oh, all right, that's that.
We then moved on to Corinth. The idea was to try to complete Judgment Day backward. We had hoped that as the day went on, the other trails would open.
The legs get kind of tight.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I can feel them as I'm like, oh no.
On the second lap of Corinth, there wasn't much talking. The weather remained overcast and the fun of biking had begun to wear off after 3 hours. The Corinth Trail is situated just 1 exit from Buc-ee's. We made a pit stop in an effort to lift our spirits. In reality, it just filled our bellies and made us want to nap.
See, the problem is the time. Right now I should be drinking some coffee, taking a nap.
There was almost no talking on Johnson's Branch. Until this conversation.
But yeah, doing this alone would be impossible. Now, if you're over this and done with this, I can be done with this too. Like, at this point, it's just kind of a beating.
Kind of a what?
Beating.
Yeah.
Oh. Do we look happy and yay, or do we look, oh god?
Oh, we're happy.
We're happy that we're
happy.
done. Woo-wee! Sorry, I probably should put ice in the butt cooler.
Next year we're doing it on the actual day.
Yes, next year on the day.
On the day. Oh, thanks a lot.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
And then it turns around like this. And then you go.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it. That's perfect.
Something like that.